Welcome back to Beyond Horizon and another retrospective. Piggy's on the battlefield. Apologies, this is one of the second videos that unfortunately the battles recording stopped so far through. And I didn't want to lose this one because it's out the lot. I think this is probably one of my favourite ones that happened when I was playing the rest of them. So I decided to put myself here. I've got relatively these and this. It was going to be that one, but Muffin again just put himself here. So I've got this to go for, and a nice 4 here when we get there. Do my normal thing. For some other reason, he decided to not do the 6, but and then go for that. So let's be our commanders wherever we are. I'll let the commanders. I'm trying to find them. Here we go. So Robbie is a Cortex, and he's gone for some solars and then some wind turbines. Not sure why you would favour that over just going for the like say 6 wind turbines and maybe 1. But each to their own. Everybody plays this differently. Ultra 63. So this was a night, like I said, you're going to see a lot of players from videos from Thingy. It's just because I kept on the same server, and just because they were ready, and I thought, oh, let's go. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can pay 20 minutes or so before you even get a match, and it's right annoying. Because obviously I'm trying to do other things. I've got other videos to make, etc. Ultra 6. So we got Ultra 63. Nothing there. He's doing some a tidal here. Obviously, it looks a bit weird because this is very similar colour, but it's obviously not. It's obviously ground. And, yeah, so let's see what else is going on. The same here. We don't really have... We have a couple of still... we got Timbag, we got... Ling Lang is equal to me, I should say. The Dragon Tail and Zapdos is... X. It's a very difficult call for me. Xcos. There. A Zamcos, sorry. Apologies there. Terrible wording. terrible casting name for me. Crash is... We know Crash from the other ones. He's pushing out, obviously, against us. Again, you're trying to get to this... line. Now, yeah... This is one of these ones which is really weird. Quite a dynamic map in a sense. This one tends to come up here. And they tend to come up round here. Or just round here. And then have a ding-dong battle with each other. But obviously I was focusing down here. Now I've got most of my coin. Now you can see I've changed the plan. Look at how many wind turbines I've started to build. And I've got a lot more cons going. Now I'm starting to move out. Probably a bit too... There's not much to eat up on this map, unfortunately. I'm going to just get one laser. And then I think we start to push. We don't sit there. No, this is... But I think I'm getting... I mean, I don't know about you. If you've watched the other ones, all from the new stuff that I've done, if you watch that, what do you reckon? Am I starting to get this flipping game, or am I not? I'm probably still doing things wrong, but that's, at least at the end of the day, as I'm moving out, I'm starting to get more economy. I think that's for new players, the most difficult thing to get going. In your mind, if you like. So this is a bit of a slow push. Now we've got 1 metal. And we still carry it on. Crash has got himself to... Of the enemy has got... I'm going to clear that. Has got himself to halfway. Ferdy is pushing up, but not fully yet. We've got some Rocketeers. We've got a couple of Rocketeers. And we've got some Grunts messing about there. They should be able to take out the light defense. But I think there's enough for Crash just to protect this. Although... He's pushing the button, but I think that's far too... Yeah, that's a bad push. Bad push. Not enough units. Flame, you didn't have enough units. Now there's a pusher up there. I am sure this player is not a 1 for sure. He just doesn't play like a 1. You know, a 1 chevron. I reckon he's on a new account. I reckon he's a right high player, one of these ones, and he's just using a different account. Because people do that. They use a different account because you don't know who they are then. Shiny's pushed himself about halfway. Robbie, his counterpart, is, well, one of the counterparts, is holding off here. I now have pushed myself forward. So I'm against the dragon. So I'm against the T1 player who's building some static defense, let's say. I've got a little bit, but not too much. I'm now, like I said, I always push. I prefer to, if you look here, I'm pushing mine to my commander. Because obviously, if I say, well, I'm going to push it here, for an example, they're going to go there. But then I might want them in front. The commander's usually the one that's at the front anyway. So this static defense is just absolutely getting obliterated. I knew for a fact. It's a blooming annoying with the dragon's teeth, though. But this laser's getting me, so that I'm going to pull back. I'm not going to get all that at this precise moment. I could have eventually gone over and degunned it, I suppose. But I'm not too worried. I'm, you know, we're just bashing against that. The Dragon Tail's not doing too much. I'm going to fix my units. I heavily go into Rocketeers in this one. For a start, was anyway. Now push back. There we go. So strafing forward and strafing back. You can see that's how you do it. Do not stand still with the Rocketeers. They'll get blown up. So I don't know whether it's ours or the other one. Probably one of ours. He's using that to get the metal to get to T2, which you can do. In fact, I've never really done that, to be honest. Oh, that was a nice degun. Took me back. How are we doing on here? So this is it. They're just sat there, and I'm here. Eventually, later on in the game, just keep an eye on this section. I'm an absolute flipping warlord on this. I love this. This was one of my favourite matches that I played about ever.
Commander self-destructed.
I was a lot more on point. Like I said, I think I'm getting there. Back and forth. There's no real push. Obviously now, because they did that little push to get these out here, it failed drastically. Now they're on the... they've got some more Rocketeers coming, or Aggravators coming, I should say. I always use the same wording for that. But these thugs are quite tanky. He has got enough... The trouble is, he doesn't know, but he has got enough to push this forward easy. So he's getting himself to Aggravator, so that'll fire over. For certain. How are we doing up here? This is always a bit of a ding-dong battle. Josh is now pushing back. I think, obviously, Joe 1, 2, 3 had pushed quite well up here and taken out. Either he's taking it out or Josh decided not to. Now, he is only a 2 chevron. So he's been playing it, I think it's about 20 hours or something like that. Mr. Pan, T2 Con. I don't know whether who he's getting that from. But obviously that's the enemy he's putting it that. He said that to everyone. You should be changing that to your own team. This battle is still pushing forward on here. I still haven't been able to break everything of the Dragon Cells, but I've got, as you can see now, the Rocketeer count is climbing. It's absolutely climbing. No T2 yet, but I'm still pushing. And now you can see how fast I'm pushing out now. Dragon still decided to go. So we are in this sort of certainly on my centre, because don't forget I'm against Dragon. I do have a bit of red Ultra 63 pushed into here. He's only got Rocketeers. Now we find ourselves the orange is starting to come over. Tekka. But as I said, now now I kite them back. This is the thing. Kite the Rocketeers back. They will take out the Centurion quite easily. They've got a lot more. Just keep going. This is what I do. Keep going. See, he just thinks, oh well, that's fine. But obviously, and I'm maybe commander over, so there's a bit of back and forth. There's no real winner at this precise moment, and that's the thing we have to keep on. But yeah, Crash is pushed the button here. That Centurion will go. It's a fine line. It's a really, really fine line when you push what I call push the button. In other words, you start pushing forward because I didn't even need to do this, but I didn't know at the time. I've now said, well, where the hell am I going? I realise I need some Lazarus out here. I'm not getting them out. I'm getting my T2 up. These shouldn't be stood still for and obviously that's the problem. I have got a lot more wind, but wind's a bit terrible, as we can see. Probably should have had some solar out by that time. Just a few little bits just to keep us going. We're on a bit of a break here. We have a bit of a standoff. Shiny's standing up there. Robbie's standing up there. They're not breaking each other. We've got a bit of a standoff. Everything seems to be very standoffish, apart from our Joel. I suppose if we look at we can understand. Joel is a really experienced player, so he's probably done, what's that? Is that 100 to 500 hours, maybe something like that, or whatever it is? I don't know. I can't remember how far that high is compared to Justin's only done. I don't know, maybe. Well, I think it's 5 hours. Under 5 hours, it's 1. And that might be about 20 hours maximum. Maximum 20 hours. Light artillery, probably need a bit more than that here. And the lashers there. But the lasher's a bit too far back. He probably should have pushed these maybe a bit forward somewhere there. Just to help out. Because they've got quite a long reach, you see. And that'll stop him. I've now pushed over a bit forward. I'm eating some of this metal up. How are we doing with my... I've just started to get the T2. Obviously, it's 12 minutes in, so it's late again. I don't know what the ideal of a T2 is. Would it be 6 minutes? 8 minutes? If you know, just... if everything goes well, obviously. What would it be? Because I don't really know. I assume it's 6 to 8 minutes, maybe. I mean, obviously you can do it faster if you're not getting hit, but obviously I was getting hit, so obviously I'm having to build units. The blitzers come out. The blitz will definitely get, well, it'll get absolutely obliterated for that. And a Janus. The Janus will fire. He always gets a chance to 1. And it's going to take out some units there. Nothing really untoward yet. And still, I like my little curve. I'm starting to get me more power because I'm running out of power, so I do get some solars here. There's no point me going back home. I need some more construction turrets, you see. I've only got 2. Most of this, I think, yeah. Justin's still in it but he's out of the game, really. Joel has got the top. He's on the ball here. Shurikens, a little bit of I'll do quite well. And we just take these out one at a time. They're not going to go anywhere, these white ones. So Crash pushed that in, but it's just not going to do anything. It is a bit of a ding-dong battle. Now I'm going to start. Now I'm getting the hounds out. I do prefer the sharpshooter, but the trouble is the sharpshooter is so expensive. If we see. Now there's the sharpshooter. Look at the 20,000 compared to, I can get 3 for the same. Yeah, I can get three hounds for the same as the sharpshooter. Now, if I had a lot more energy and a lot more resources, but that would be fine. I like the idea of having some jammers here as well, because you can't really see, what can dragons see? Yeah, so you can't see this here. It's completely all gone. Robbie's Robbie's lost his commander now. Now that's a bit of a problem on this bar. They were standing each other off, which is obviously a bit of a problem. Fortunately, the shurikens have come in just to null that a little bit. Now I push the button. I'm starting to push the button in. I'm thinking, right, I want to go forward. I don't want to be... I did a bit of a stupid there. I sent the hounds in, which is a bit of a no-no. I probably should have pushed the Rocketeers. Because the Rocketeers now are relatively... Once I could get the hounds in enough numbers, another units plus, I shouldn't have a problem. I don't really need the Rocketeers at all. They surface the requirement. I mean, you could go around and eat them up, but you might as well use and dull them for something. Yeah, it's a pretty... There's nothing really happening in the centre. It's right in the centre. There's no real breakout. They are breaking out. The red is definitely breaking out on this bottom. And I'm still pushing myself forward. I'm not giving up. Which is good. I've got a lot more hounds now into 5. It's not a lot like, but it's... And I've got some Lazarus here as well. Just to eat anything up that I need to eat up. Now, I'm going to push these now a bit for... Oh, and then I decided not to. Because we've got to run by at the top. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, I get that one. Just nearly decoed my own units there. That was a bit lucky. But we took that out. We took that run by out quite nicely. I don't know whose that is. Would that be Josh's? Yeah. Juice. Yeah, these flipping Mausers. I knew it was something, so I have to back off because I don't have enough units to be able to do anything yet. I love this. I think I really enjoyed this match. I must admit, it was a really ace. It was an ace one to play. It was enjoyable. Like I said, I think I'm getting better into the game. I'm getting more, as you can see, but I really want... What I should be doing is a fusion reactor by now, and not doing all this because I've got the T2 sat here. That would have been better. Well, I've obviously got my fusion reactor almost built. If I hadn't been building this, it probably would have been built by now. We've got a couple of T2s going, so we are, we are getting there. This will boost my power. There we go. It's about... There we go. Now we're ready. What I should have then done is got some advanced metal. Because that would have been better. As you can see, I've got massive amounts of energy, but I've got no metal there. And that's what the thingy factor. I take out the Overwatch. It's pretty easy to take out once you've, got it going. Again, these flipping Mausers are absolutely... So I'm having to back up again. This is what the problem is. The Mauser is preventing me from absolutely helping out this at bottom. Because I want to help my teammate Robbie, who's not really pushing forward. He's not really done that much in a little while since his commander was absolutely gone. And again, I'm starting to try and build up this unit count if I can. Nothing in the centre, still at the same position. Charlie's just got everything down. We don't need to worry about him. Oh, dark green has not done that much. And he should be. He's a player that's in the top ranking in this game. It is funny how many of the better players just stand off and say, well, I'll have it easy. No, we need you to be on the ball. These Mausers will definitely take out all of this. He's moved his stuff back. This is going to need to be taken out, because otherwise, yeah, that one they're going to be because of the shuriken. Because she's finally got through this bottleneck after all this time. Probably because now he's got the Sheldon going, and they will destroy all that. It's pretty even so far. Now here we go. I pushed the button on these mounts. I thought, I'm not having this. This is doing my head in. I am going to go for it. And so now I push the button. I took that set of Mausers out. Now I'm going for the other set of mount. Yeah. And then what do I notice? Oh, what do I see here? A commander. Now I've taken out the jammer. Now I can see everything. And now his commander's definitely in problem. I am going for it. Get out. I was quite happy with that because of all the pounding he was doing to my mounters. It's always satisfying. It's a pity because if you'd heard me in the battles play, I was jumping for joy at that play because I was really happy. But unfortunately now, my door has been left open because I've been doing that and not doing too much. But because everything goes to the commander, I actually have some hounds here to protect the situation. They're only T1s, so they'll go. These are only T1s, so these are the dragon tails pushed out. He said, "Oh well, I'll do rocketeers as well." Okay then, mate. You do rocketeers. You see how far you get with against these hounds when they get going. Anyway, let's not dwell on that. Now Robbie's pushed. You see what I mean? I opened the door for him. This is why I think it's a brilliant match. I opened the door for him to push. He was not going anywhere until that time. I am now absolutely obliterating these. And we knew I think I'd seen sharpshooters on the horizon, and I knew I've got to take these sharpshooters out. If I don't, they'll start to come more and more and obliterate me. Yeah, there we go. So all the sharpshooters are gone. I think that was a really good play by me. It's still a ding-dong battle. It's still fully not won on our side or their side yet. This one is pushing up. We got some rocketeers in here. Now, I obviously got... Hey, wait a minute. Because Tin's not pushed... The thing is, he should have pushed himself forward here. And he's let my opponent in, basically. Around this, around here. And now he's starting to take out my infrastructure. And I'm going, oh, shoot. I don't want this. He could have done some serious amount of damage to my thingy. But I've taken out most of that. And now I'm rushing back. I have to rush back. I've got to protect this line. If I don't protect this line... oh, well, they're gone. I'm going for the T3, you see. I'm a minute. I would have been a lot faster. He stopped. So he backed... Oh, no, we locked... that was wrong. It didn't... We actually got it. I still got my T2 going. I've still got the fusion reactor. I obviously lost the energy converters. The metal converters. But that's... they are the energy converters. But, that's... Yeah, okay, whatever. We need to do more and get all that back again, but Tin should have been pushing up here. He should have been at least here, and then that way it would have been better. I wouldn't have had to do something. I'm going to send that back and start eating up some stuff. But I'm saying, right, I'm going to push back again. This is an enormous amount of... look at that. 97... 97 Rocketeers. Or, yeah, they are Rocketeers. That's an enormous... I don't think I've ever seen in a match that much. There's no point focusing on the top because it's not really doing anything. Obviously, Jola's just won he's won his part, which really he should be starting to build some other stuff to help the team. He is going for Marauders. I am still building up. Now, I'm still going and building this. I've got 17 seconds. I needed more... needed way more energy than this, but I suppose at a plus. Now your Rocketeers are going to have a plummet. I've got quite a few hounds now. That's 26. That is a lot of hounds. Still got a few Rocketeers left, strangely enough. But there's no real winner. Rob took out a lot of that infrastructure on the red, but he's still only relatively... I suppose he is pushing in now on Ultra. So I suppose he has taken with me opening the door for him. So I was quite, like I said, I was quite impressed with that and happy with that. It just would have been nice for our player here, although I think he's been knocked back down to the stone. No, he's getting there. But I think he's been knocked down to the Stone Age a little bit. And he's fighting back. I know we know what that's like with the Esker Creek that we just you know, watched a few days ago. So these are just getting absolutely obliterated. This is what I'm saying. I don't understand why he didn't at least I'd have pushed them in, because he's just using them for cannon fodder. And this as well. This is why his commander's way back, and his choke point is here. Now he's moved the choke point. That's why I said he's moving him away from me for obvious reasons. I am not moving anymore. I've just got my first marauder on the battlefield. It's a bit 25 minutes, a bit slow, but again, this set of hounds. Oh, he's got to T2 clearly then. Yeah, he's got to his T2. That's slightly excessive for the welder. 200. Why would you go 254? God knows why. Don't ask me. We are still... I'm just moving my back. Now I've got the Marauder in there. And Rocketeers, well, these might get absolutely pounded. Oh, look at that. They've just got absolutely... The Tsar will take them apart. Absolutely obliterate that section. I thought I did it. There was a sharpshooter in that cluster somewhere, which would take out the Tsar. But the trouble is, he didn't have a jammer to jam, so he couldn't get close enough. The Tsar, I would have thought, yeah, the Tsar just take. The problem is with the Tsar, now he's pushed this forward. Yeah, ooh, you are lucky. Because the trouble is, it will fire at anything. It does not care about your own units. And you can have a nice line of units, and it gets absolutely obliterated. So now it's a push. I'm deciding, right, this is push time. This is ridiculous. We've got a few sharpshooters on there. I don't know whether they're our units or what they are. Yes, I think they are. I don't know who's, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. There must be this light green one. Strange that he's only got a few, though. So, yeah, this is like a welder train, but they're just getting obliterated. I probably should have, yeah. I did realise. I did realise that was a lot of. I think they're about to resign, maybe. Oh no, there we go. We are now starting to push their front door. So we've done after this halfway line, and now we're in there. It's taken a while to get through here, though. Rob has stopped. He's only got a little bit, but obviously I have most of the units covered here with the hounds. I think the Marauders, though. There's Dragon Tail gone. That's another one that I think I took that down. I was quite happy. Doing quite well in this this playthrough. I'm getting better. I'm certainly building more. I don't really need to build more. I should have built more fusion, I think. Convert into fusion a bit faster. Bull's gone. Marauder against Marauder. But that will... so we've lost our Marauder. Oh, the Dragon Tail is going to go in a minute, I think. I'm going to get him. Yeah, there's another one gone. I think I took 3, I think. I think I took 3 commanders in this one.
Commander destroyed.
So we did pretty well. They're still not giving up yet. Another bull going down. Not much of a push, just a tick spam at the bottom. Joel has actually won all his stock, but I would have thought he would have come down. I think he is coming down, or somebody's coming down. Oh, is this one? No, it's not. I don't know where this is then. Very difficult. It must be him. It must be him. Yeah. That's he's walking the T3 all the way around there. But anyway, let's focus back on... Pig's going to have a little nose and see how we're doing. There's a lot of, obviously, I've left the commander at home now. He's just doing nothing. I don't really need to, I mean, I've got, like, no, that's not me. That's a hell of a lot of energy. I've only got 5,000, which is terrible. But we don't think I'm actually stalling and I'm not really building anymore. I should have converted to, yeah, I was doing the converters to get this more out, but it's not really doing much. We're pushing forward. This is a nice push. Them Mausers will do very well against me, though. Oh, there we go. Another lot sort of gone. Yeah, it was a bit of a fest. I'd lost my from 26 down to 17 there. But I think they gave up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That was one of the best matches I think I've played in and I've done myself. Because I was fighting, really fighting. And I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. We will see you in the next Beyond All Reason retrospective or battles. Take care. Bye for now.